Gave this customer right here a price to pour this slab 2 weeks ago. I told him $25,000 to pour this 12-yard slab right here for his building. Well, needless to say, he called me and said, hey, man, I'm ready. And I was like, man, that price I gave you 2 weeks ago, I said, price of concrete material done went up. I said, it's going to be another $2,500. He said he understood that. Let's go ahead and get it done. Well, needless to say, whenever I got here, well, when I quoted this job, this roof wasn't here, that wall wasn't there, and that wall wasn't there. My plan was to back the concrete truck straight in there and pour the floor. Well, guess what? That roof right there, I couldn't get the concrete truck in there. So I called him and I said, man, how the hell you expect me to get the concrete truck in there so I could pour that floor? I said, you never told me you was getting the roof and the walls and everything put up before I poured the concrete. And luckily, he had a skid steer on his farm, and he said, well, you can use the bucket on my skid steer to get the concrete back there where you need to get it placed. And I told him straight up, I said, man, I know this is your skid steer, but hey, I'm going to have to charge you an extra $1,500 because it's going to be really time consuming getting that concrete on the ground when I have to just take it one bucket at a time. I said, that's wasting my time. So it's going to be a $1,500 upcharge. And hey, guess what? He had to suck it up and pay it. But after I got all the concrete on the ground, I called him back. I said, hey man, I'm just going to let you know, you got a bunch of concrete residue and stuff in the bucket of your skid steer. I don't know how close you are, but you need to come over here and get it cleaned out before it sets up in your bucket. And he said that he's about 45 minutes away and he wouldn't get here. So I said, man, I'll wash it out for you for an extra $100. He said, I appreciate you taking care of me. And he wants a slick finish on this. And as you can see, like I explained before, there wasn't no roof on this or sides. You see all that right there in the shade? That's going to take longer for it to set up so I can put my trowel machine on there and get it slick. So I'll upcharge another $3,000 for that because that's wasting a couple hours of my time. Upcharge, baby.